Well, thank you once again for stopping by and checking out another St. Louis Justice Servers video. The last one I did was for my first keeper pick for the 2012 and 2013 season. It's very formal. I tried being pretty, like, I am a Justice Server, haha, pish posh. So I'm not gonna do that. I like to think that my videos need to be pretty relaxed, pretty, individualistic. So that's done. I'm done being formal. You might get one at the end of the season, or like a owner address, if you will. But I'm just gonna have some fun. For those who missed out, you can find my first video announcing my first keeper on SDLJusticeServers.com or on my YouTube account, or on my Twitter. Actually, we have a St. Louis Justice Servers Twitter and Facebook as well. But I like to point out on my first video, there was also a mistake that I said in the history. The league started off my Escape from Work Fantasy Football League, which is the league I am in. Started off as a 12-man league. That is incorrect. We started off as a 10-man league and then flourished into a 12-man league. But enough about the past video. I like to also say, throw in there before I get to my second keeper of the 2012-2013 season, and hopefully many seasons to come. Before I get to that, I also want to say the more views I get on my YouTube, on my videos, more comments, more webpage hits, I'm going to be adding, blog posts, whether I'm going to be adding more content, curtailing to the fantasy draft, certain players or teams. Curtailing is the word of the week, by the way. So I give you my take on the league, and hopefully there can be some dialogue, lively discussion, banter going back and forth. It doesn't have to be constructive, but as long as it's there, it's pretty good. So the more love you give me, the more love I give you guys. I'll also be adding in posts every once in a while, but I like it to be pretty interactive. But now I think that all the business is done, the boring part's over, if you will. I think it's pretty important that the second keeper pick for my team is one that is also a foundation player, just like my first fantasy keeper pick. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, which probably none of you care, was Rob Gronkowski. Drafted him in the 13th round, so I'll be drafting him in the 12th round this year. My second keeper pick needs to just be, an elite guy as well. Someone who I'm getting a lot of value for the pick I'm getting him at. So, let's cue the music, and let's get into it, man. For my second keeper pick for the St. Louis Justice Servers in the Escape from Work Fantasy Football League. You don't want to escape from fantasy. I need someone who was gonna give me some dynamics, someone who was going to be an elite guy for a low pick. And I had some options. Laurent Robinson, he would have been a 12th rounder, or in my case, he would have been an 11th rounder since I already had a 12th rounder. I had Steve Smith. Drafted him I traded for him to get him in the 5th round, and I had some good picks, but there was one guy who really just stood out overall, who was being touted. I actually use words I know. Who was being described as Megatron Jr. So I don't know if that's Bumblebee or what, but I'm going to choose Mr. Money himself, AJ Green, the Cincinnati Bengals, to be my second keeper. I drafted him in the 6th round or 7th round last year, so pretty good value to get a #1 wide receiver at the 6th round. I also like to throw out, he also had a bum shoulder for like half the season, and he still put up ridiculous numbers. I chose him over Laurent Robinson because he has Blaine Gabbert throwing to him, and I chose AJ Green over Steve Smith because I feel like wide receiver is pretty deep this year. There's no point to waste a 4th round pick on Steve Smith if he's already going there. Maybe he drops me, maybe I pick someone else up, So I feel like I'm getting an elite, 2nd round, 3rd round guy, I think is where he's going right now for a 6th round pick. Pretty good. So that adds Rob Gronkowski and AJ Green as the franchise players for the St. Louis Justice Servers. I'm going to incorporate their images and their plays and somehow into the website or blog post or something like that. So it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy. Preseason has already begun with the Hall of Fame game, and I'm pretty excited to get actual games underway starting tomorrow, which I will be tuning in and watching. Yes, it's like watching paint dry, but I do not care. This is a good time for you to watch your sleepers, see how they perform, see who's getting the playing time, and to edit your draft boards as accordingly. So thank you for checking out my video. Thank you for listening, commenting, liking, disliking, whatever you're doing. Hit that like button. All it takes is 2 seconds. Doesn't take you long at all. I appreciate it, guys. Until next time. Why don't you get? I need a better catchphrase. What I used last time, like keep on serving justice or something weird like that. Till next time, do some mock drafts. Do some mock drafts for me. I'll just come up with new ones. I need to stop talking. This is your owner, co-founder, vice president, CEO, COO, CFO, and mailman of the St. Louis Justice Server signing off. Have a good night.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man.